Hello, my name is Sharonda Graham, and today I will be speaking to you all about late adolescence and their emotional development. According to the book Infants, Children, and Adolescents, the 7th edition, late adolescence occurs when a young person achieves full adult appearances and anticipates assumptions of adult roles, all in the ages between 16 and 18. In this stage, majority of teens have already hit their pubertal and sexual maturation has already been fully developed. I will be doing my case study on my niece, Teenager Rouse. Although I could have picked numerous of girls because I coached a high school flag team, I chose to pick someone who was close to home. Teenager, a 17-year-old 11th grade student who I personally feel like accomplished a lot in her teenage career. While studying Teenager, I learned valuable lessons. That majority, if not all teenagers, struggle with self-esteem, social perspectives, pubertal, emotional, and social behavior, as well as sexual activity in its engagement. Starting with social perspectives. Tanaja is a popular girl at the high school which she attends. She has a very bubbly personality, and most of her peers and teachers love her. She has a very determined attitude when it comes to things at school, but in the household, she lacks the parent-child relationship, which leads to her having a negative outlook at home. From the book, I read that parent-child conflict is in its intensity is very known in late adolescence. Most teenagers want to be an adult. They feel like they have that right. They look like adults. They act like adults. They talk like adults. So they feel like they can do adult things. So, although teenager mom was in the picture, she was raised by her grandmother and aunt. Teenager knows she struggled with how she talks to her mom, and she's working on improving this problem because it's causing a strain on their relationship. She has currently decided to move back in with her mom so that this situation could improve on a daily. Teenager mom is a teen parent herself. She had teenager at 17 years old, and as a result, she has placed a lot of restriction on her so she wouldn't fall into the same teenage parent role she did herself. With that, her mom placed her on birth control, and it did a 360 in teenager's bubbly personality. Her family knew she was thinking about sex, but to prevent anything from happening, they added contraceptives in her life. Teenager gained over 65 pounds in 1 year. With this, a whole self-esteem issue came about. Teenager didn't want to take pictures. She didn't want to explore her teenage life, let alone come out of her room. She went into a slight depression and caused a strain on her relationship with friends, family, and her boyfriend. School was really not affected by this new change, but she didn't want to engage in after school activities. She didn't want to do anything but come home and be in her room. She stated that she didn't feel attractive anymore and that she did not like her new body image. As a family, they all talked with her about self-esteem and how they were willing to do whatever they could do to get her back to her normal self. She promised her family that she would be responsible enough to make conscious decisions as a teenager should. And she would do her part not to engage or participate in any sexual activities, although she wasn't a virgin anymore. I believe talking with her family led them down a great path in securing their relationship. Tanaja now feels better about her upcoming senior year and that she knows now that it's not about who look at you or what's going on in life. It's more about you and the things you do to make your life better.